there, YouTube fam. Welcome back to our channel, Kwesi Codes. I hope you are all doing fantastic. Today, we are going to do something really exciting. We will dive into the world of web development, combining the power of Laravel and React to create a full-time registration system. So what exactly are we going to cover in this video? Well, we are going to build a robust and secure user registration system. In today's digital age, having a solid registration process is vital, whether you are building a blog, e-commerce site, or a web application. And we will be using Laravel as our backend framework and React for the front end. Without further ado, I would want to walk you guys through the system and what you'll be expecting in this particular video series. Okay, so what you see here is the landing page. For all I know, yes, what you see here is the landing page. So this is what the user sees first when he visits the main route or the login route. So in this page, the user sees a short description about the login, a short description about what the system is about. This is actually a social media platform I'm trying to build. Okay, so we first check for a null input field. If input fields are empty, we validate it. So when the user tries to log in with an empty input field, he gets an error message that enter your email or phone number. Okay. The second thing is when the user tries to key in details that does not exist in a record, we get the error from the server and display it for the user to know that this is the error. So let me try to key in a wrong input name. So we also check whether the user when the user key in the password is less than 8. You know, when the user is registering, we tell the user that the password shouldn't be less than 8. So when the user is trying to log in and he tries to input numbers that are less than 8 or a number that is less than 8, we check for that one too. We give it an error and tell the user that password must be at least 8 characters long. This shows you how detailed this registration system is. So when the user tries to log in, we get a beautiful loader and we get the error. So this particular error you are seeing here is from the server. We get this error from the server. It's a server. That is a PHP. Okay. All right. So let's proceed. So when the user wants to create a new account, we actually allow the user to create a new account. So you all know the power of React.js. It works so fast, and combining it with the PHP makes it much more mind-blowing. All right, so let's try and create a new user to see how it also responds to that. So when you try to create a new user, it does not take you to any page. A pop-up card just shows and asks you to key in the user's details. So in the user's name, we are not taking numbers because I don't know. Currently, I'm speaking from Ghana. I don't know for other countries if there are names that has numbers in it. But for all I know, their names do not contain numbers. So we check for that one too. So when the user wants to key in a number in the name input field, we display an error message. We display an error message that states that numbers and special characters are not allowed. Perhaps it is not username, it is your full name. So let me use Kwesi. And in here, let me use Evans. Okay, let me use Amma. Kwesi and Amma. That's my surname. Okay. Now, it asks you for your email too as well. So let me try and key in an email, admin@gmail.com. All right. So for the validation too of the password, You know, we are growing so fast in this modern world. Bots are able to access systems and do and create um, makes the system run slow. So for that reason, we really were I really worked on the password. The password shouldn't be only numbers. It should be strong, as in it should contain what. So when you try to key in a normal password, it checks for the strongness of the password. If the password is not strong, we implemented a system that it's able to detect and tell you that your password should contain at least one uppercase letter, one special character, and be at least 8 characters long. So let's do that. Okay, so confirm password too, we handled that one too. How did we handle it? So when the user tries to key in a password that does not match what we inputted as the password, it gives him an error that what the password must match. So for that reason, the password that the user entered should be the same thing as the confirmed password. Okay, so let's move to the date of birth. So this system is the main agenda of this system is actually a social media web app. For that reason, social media's um, things are limited. What things are limited? When I say things are limited, how do I explain it? Okay, things are limited in a sense that we check for age. So if you are underage, the system does not allow you to register. I don't know what you're going to use this registration system for, but then for my purpose, underage cannot be registered. And I also checked for that. So when the user tries to sign up without keying in the dates, it gives the user an error. Sorry, you are underage and cannot join trends. So that's basically the name of the social media. So it says that what you are underage because it's at the current age, current year, in the current month, in the current day. Okay, so let me try and select 2015 and then sign the user in. It gives him the same error. Okay, let me select 30th and choose 7th and go for 1999. And I try to sign up. I get another error. That what? Please select your gender. So when I select the gender, now I'm able to sign up successfully. So you see the registration and it takes you to the home page. So basically, this is what we are going to do. And I've successfully completed the logout, so the user can log out the system, log out of the system. So you can log out and then you can log in. So let me log in the user that we just created. So we see how it works. So what if the user does not exist? So when the user does not exist, it returns invalid credentials. So when the user keys in the correct password and email, he is allowed to enter into the home page or the dashboard. So at the end of this video list, you will be able to create this powerful authenticated registration. I wouldn't say only registration, a full authentication system. Now, I want you to give your comments or your opinions down there in the video description about what you think we should do next after we are done with this authentication system. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next part of the video.